Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this T20 between South Africa and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
The home crowd will be looking forward to some early wickets as the captain wins the toss and decides to have a bowl.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Great shot, through the gap.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Edged it, no one there. It could be four.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up four.
Good contest here at the moment. Four off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. That's the over. New Zealand are 10 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
George, the left-arm orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the Randwick end. No, terrible shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Good bowling in that over, just the one from it. New Zealand are 11 for none.
That was a more settled second over of the power play. Bowlers did well.
Jansen from the Paddington end.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Was quick onto that in the infield. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
How will he reply?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Markram, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Can't get that outside the ring field. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 31 for none.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Too full. Punch back down the ground. That could be four.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
5 runs added in that over. New Zealand 36 for none. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Great commitment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Beats the field with a great shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's gone all the way and over for 6. Robinson, classy square drive.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Robinson is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Square cut, finds point, no run. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. straight to the fielder. Edged it.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Robinson waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Nine runs added there. New Zealand are 56 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Ngidi from the Randwick end. Fielder with a diving effort. Very nice catch. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. New Zealand are 58 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. 10 runs added there. New Zealand 68 for 1. Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Square cut, finds point, no run.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Couldn't get it through the field. Gone. Superb catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Doesn't beat the infield. Got that away nicely. That's the over. New Zealand are 74 for 2. Bosch from the Paddington end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. smacks that away through the gap. Nice shot, straight to gully. 8 runs out of there. New Zealand are 82 for 2.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Two straight and punch through the leg side. Over. New Zealand are 90 for 2. Going with pace now. Can't get that outside the ring field. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. And a great shot off the back foot.
Markram, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over, New Zealand a 98 for 2. George, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Edged it. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot. Runs possible. Perfectly timed. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 106 for 2. Bosch, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. George from the Randwick end. Straight to the fielder.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. George over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Perfectly timed. 6 runs added in the over. New Zealand are 137 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. over the infield with a cracking shot. Big edge. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. End of the over, 5 off it. New Zealand are 142 for 3. The left arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's out. Caught. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Neesham has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that, and they'll be well on their way to 100.
End of the over, a huge momentum swing. 18 runs coming from it. New Zealand, 160 for 4.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. And that's the end of the innings. New Zealand have set a target of 160. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Henry coming in.
Finds the edge first ball, but it's through the vacant space, and that'll be 4. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. New Zealand with a massive shout. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Duffy will just want to forget that over ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Henry from the Paddington end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Incredible. What a grab. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Fulks, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Perfectly timed. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nicked it. New Zealand goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. South Africa weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight to the fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Fultz from the Randwick end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That's the over. South Africa are 44 for 2.
A textbook pull shot. Any youngsters watching, look at this. Power and control. Phenomenal shot.
Duffy, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Finds the fielder with that shot. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over. 2 runs added. South Africa are 46 for 2.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Santner, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Leant in and punched through the leg side for 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Duffy from the Paddington end. Ferreira, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, Bolden, what a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
Out for a duck. An innings that should have promised so much ends with a brilliant delivery that was almost unplayable.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. South Africa weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Starting to hit their stride.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.